This is Cora's 2017 New Year's video and interview. How are you doing, Cora?
Good.
Are you feeling nervous?
No.
Oh, good. Okay. First question. If you could live in a house shaped like anything, what would it be?
In Minecraft, I've been making houses that look like cubes, but I would rather make a house with a pointed roof.
Okay. So like a what?
A regular house.
Triangle?
Triangle, yeah.
Okay.
But then there's walls and a floor, so it's a pentagon.
Okay. All right. What do you think is in outer space?
Planets, galaxies, stars. Rocket ships.
Where is the most wonderful place you've ever been?
That's hard. Maybe it was Roaring Springs? Or Chuck E. Cheese's? I don't know.
All right. What are you most proud of?
I am most proud of all my artwork in my room.
All right. If you were invisible for a day, what would you do?
I would sneak all of my mom's candy and eat it.
All right. What is the worst smell in the world?
Skunk spray or barf, I'm pretty sure.
What do you want to be when you grow up?
I want to be a chemist.
Okay. Where do babies come from?
Babies come from their mothers.
Okay. If you could, what two animals would you combine?
A rattlesnake and a cat. Make a poisonous cat.
Ooh. Okay. What is a friend?
A friend is someone who cares about you and has fun with you and does things with you.
All right. If you could, what type of animal would you be?
I would be an alicorn because they are magical and they can fly.
Very nice. What is the most important rule?
The most important rule, in my opinion, is always buckle your seatbelt, because if you don't, if you get in a crash, you could really hurt yourself and you could probably die. But when you're on buses and things like that, you don't have seatbelts.
If you had $1 million, what would you spend it on?
I would spend it on food and clothing, and things like that. And then I spend it on candy and sodas and Shopkins and I can't remember what these things are called, but they're made by the same company that makes Shopkins, and they're like little. They're sort of like trash packs. They're like squishy.
So
rat
that would
Shopkins.
barely make a dent in $1 million.
I know.
Oh, okay.
But I would use it like when I wanted more Shopkins or when I needed more food or something like that.
Oh, okay. So you'd make it last.
Yeah.
Okay. Why do people get old?
People get old because they have been alive for a long time.
Okay. What is love?
Love is something, well, my mom and I love each other, but that's just because we have a close connection. And my brother and some other girls like each other. Like, my brother likes this girl named Annie, and then not Annie, this other girl named Bella likes Tyler. And at school we call it a crush. And I'm not specifically sure how to explain it, but it's like when a student loves another student. Oh, and P.S., in second grade, I saw a girl kiss a boy.
Okay. If you had superpowers, what would they be?
It would be a bun. I played a game with my cousins, and it was where I had a whole bunch of different powers, and I would use the powers to say go hunting. For example, go hunting, multiply things, divide things, pick up things, lots of things.
Okay. What is the best thing about being a kid?
Best things are you don't have to change anyone's diaper. You don't have to worry about finances or money or anything when you're young. When you get older, sometimes you do. And taking less responsibility for things.
Who is someone in history that you'd like to be friends with, and why?
Leif Erikson, because he actually did Leif Erikson actually set foot on North America? Okay, because Columbus didn't. So I would rather hang out with Leif Erikson than Christopher Columbus.
Okay. If you could be president for the day, what would you do?
I would make sure a few people, like not everyone in North America, but some people in North America were healthy and they could afford things like food and clothing and stuff.
What is something that you don't understand about grown-ups?
I understand a lot of things about grown-ups, but what I don't understand is why they make kids get a bank account. Why some parents do. I mean, why do we have to think about that when we're only 8 or 9? My brother's going to get a bank account sometime, and he's only 6 and he's only about to turn 7, and I'm about to turn 9.
It's just to keep your money in a safe place. Safer even than your house. You can't lose it if it's in the bank.
But that's not true. People
Why?
can rob the bank.
That's
that
true.
happened.
But the bank is supposed to guarantee it so that even if they get robbed, they still have your money.
That doesn't make any sense.
Okay. All right. What is the greatest thing ever invented?
This is probably not the greatest thing, but in this book called The Big Book of Why, which my brother got for Christmas a while ago, it told us why sticky notes took a long time to invent. And I read that a chemist made a formula that was a little sticky when he wanted it to be super sticky. A few years later, another chemist decided to use it on a bulletin board, except no one wanted a sticky bulletin board. I wouldn't. Except it might come in handy sometime. I don't know. No one wanted a sticky bulletin board. So after that, a few other chemists decided to put the not very sticky formula onto pieces of paper, which we now call sticky notes.
Very cool. What do you dream about when you sleep?
I dream about lots of things. 2 of my bad dreams that are the only ones I can think of are when I was about 4 or 5 years old. I had a dream that once I was walking out of some sort of like jewelry shop or something. My mom and my brother were excited to go somewhere, but I wasn't, and it was hard to keep up with them. So they crossed the road before I did, and when I was crossing the road, a semi-truck hit me. And then another one is, I was in a 1,000-foot tall tower, and there was a dragon guarding it inside lava. There was a little stone pathway from the tower to land, and I was stuck inside the tower, and I was trying to replace all the wood with stone or bricks or something. It was a long time ago. I had this dream a long time ago, so I'm not really sure. But I was placing something stronger than wood that wouldn't burn. And once the dragon almost hit me, and then the dragon aimed at me, and almost, he barely got me, except I jumped on its long neck and slid down its scales onto its back, and then I jumped off the dragon and went across the pebble pathway to land and got away.
Wow. Amazing. If you were in a band, what instrument would you play and why?
I would play 2 instruments. The first one is the electric guitar because it sounds, I don't know, it sounds like what I would do, like what I would be, because usually I like trying things that I haven't done before, like sometimes I like pushing myself down super icy slides. And that's when, like, when I'm super brave and stuff, I like think it's electric guitar worthy. And then when I'm super calm and when I'm super calm and I'm relaxed, I think it's more of a violin sort of time.
What is something you'd like to learn how to do?
I would like to learn I know a lot of division facts. I don't know lots of division facts though. Like I can get a few right, but then some of them are really challenging for me. So that's when I want to try to get better at those division facts. So I would like to learn some more division facts.
Okay.
With some multiplication facts as well.
If you had to give away all of your toys but one, which one would you keep?
That's so hard. I would probably keep my rarest Shopkin. Or, wait.
That includes stuffed animals.
Then I would keep either my Pooh emoji pillow that I just got for Christmas, or my duck. It was like a little duck. It was like a duck head and arms on a velvety piece of blanket.
Ducks have arms?
Well, it was like wings. It was like this. And so I would either keep my Pooh emoji pillow or that duck thing. I would probably go with the duck thing since it was a present from when I was first born, and I always keep it tucked right here or right here. It's my favorite. I would even give away all the limited editions I've gotten, which I've gotten 0 so far. But yeah.
What is something that you're thankful for?
I am thankful that I have parents who take care of me.
Hmm. Do you think that telling the truth is always right, even if it hurts someone else's feelings?
No, except telling the truth is a good thing, usually. But sometimes if it's going to hurt someone else's feelings or get someone else in trouble, well, if it was a bully, I would do it. But if it was like one of my friends who did something that I don't approve of, she would not like it if I told on her. So I probably wouldn't, just because I'm a nice friend. But when it could hurt someone, but sometimes telling the truth isn't always right because it could hurt someone else either on the outside or on the inside.
Mm-hmm. All right, last question. What is the greatest thing about being you?
The greatest thing about being me is that I'm smart and that I'm capable of lots of things.
Excellent. Thank you so much for the interview. It has been wonderful to hear all about you.
You're welcome.
I love you.
I love you too.
Say bye.
Bye.